You arrive in Dava Gate, one of Sharn's many business districts. The streets are almost deserted. A lone figure stands idly on the platform next to a sky barge.
About time you got here,
Grumbles the old man.
They've already started. Get on board quick like and I'll ferry you up to their window. Remember, stay quiet as a mouse.
Mr. Wundt, I assume this is about your request to join the Platinum Concord? Which was turned down, due to your lack of, subtlety, shall we say? Yes, well, I prefer audacity to subtlety. I admit that subtlety has allowed the Aurum to do as they please with the Five Nations for many years. But what I have to offer your organization cannot be ignored. What cannot be ignored are those Zendrick bloodhounds sniffing at your heels. You're exposed, Mr. Wundt. Not for long, my friend. Allow me to demonstrate. Isabet, please come in. Now, Isabet, I know you invited our mutual friends from Stormreach. Oh, no, don't cry. I said, don't cry. That's better. This is just business, Isabet. Just business. I'd prefer that you do your house cleaning when I am not present, Mr. Wundt. A necessary demonstration of my device. I wanted you to see my improvements firsthand. Not quite dead yet. A calibration issue, perhaps. No matter. Urk, Gesh, take Isabet outside. We will adjourn to the yacht. It's time for the next act to begin.
Vaughn's henchman releases a strange whooping bark, and the darkness around you erupts with a choir of menacing responses.
An ambush! Damn us for fools!
Shouts Casper. The old man produces a bow from somewhere as giggling shapes You've dispatched Vaughn's first group of assassins, but they're surely not the last. Vaughn doesn't go in for half measures. Casper wheezes out his words.
Ooh, reminds me of my days in the last war, but with more chest pain. Too old for this for sure. Come here, we gotta talk about Isabet. She's still alive. I bet my life on it.
You've agreed to help rescue Isabet. To do that, you'll need to clear the way so Casper can follow safely. He says to head to the southeast. Grabbing a source lead first will help even the playing field.
Don't forget,
Shouts Casper.
those source leads can't go too high or too low without losing their enchantment. Keep above the fog and don't try to push over the higher walls and you'll be fine.
Another wave of mole mercenaries bursts from the shadows.
Show those freaks they can't mess with my girl!
Cries Casper from behind you. Crew of creatures takes up position on the bridge, spoiling for us. A strange-looking goblin glides up above the bridge. The limp form of Isabet lies on his source lead. The goblin shouts abuse at his gnoll escort.
Those nobodies made mincemeat out of your fleabag gnolls. I told you the direct approach wasn't gonna work. I'm gonna go bait the hook on my plan.
Wake up me! Von said to work together as a pack.
Distance, you hear them observe.
Wake up! Weak? No! Those who look weak die first! Always!
It's the stupid who die first, dimwit.
Replies the goblin.
Let my flying pets soften them up. Now move before the fireworks start.
Ghouls and goblins are taking up positions above the nearby wine shop. You'll need to clear them out for Casper to pass.
I'd wager.
Shouts Casper.
Head north, friends! Up the skyway! I'll watch your back!
A swarm of bats clouds the street before you. Some kind of metal glints on their bodies as they flit about, blocking your path. The door of a nearby bookshop opens, and another cloud of bats streams out. Inside the bookstore, goblins scramble to release one clutch of bats.
Exploding bats? God, what a circus! Who's going to explain this mess to the City Watch come the morning?
Mutters Casper as he coasts along behind you. Shadows move among the arches of the nearby market. More false mercenaries await your attention. Goblins swarm over the town itself.
in reserve. Those things are expensive. On we go.
An iron defender prowls the street. Once you get rid of it, it's made sure to be a good place. Three sky skiffs descend, and a supporting patrol of gnolls moves to block your path. Is there any end to Vaughn's mercenary army? As he reaches the wreckage of the Magefire cannons.
3 of them! Now I feel like an idiot. Thank the host you were here.
This city watch station is locked up tight and stands as silent as the grave. Is it unmanned? Or have the guards inside been given a reason to sit this one out?
Looks like they're using sky wards.
Casper tells you.
Your source sleds might suddenly stop working out here. Be careful.
The mercenary Gish stands here, his jaws frothing.
The goblin says you're strong, but he's just a weakling. Enough waiting! I'll butcher you now! Feast on your flesh and keep all the glory for myself!
You're just gonna get killed.
He's here somewhere in the shadows of the nearby construction site.
You should have stuck with my plan.
My next meal! Meat! Right after these outlanders!
Gish charges. Before you can finish him off, a chanting voice calls your attention to the north and above you. A tiefling sorcerer completes his spell on a ledge above you. Gish vanishes, reappearing at the sorcerer's side. With another quick gesture, both the tiefling and the gnoll vanish from your sight. The goblin's voice calls to you across the gap.
That went about how I expected, so that leaves just little old me. A great big bounty, no partner to split it with, and some nice payback on the side. I'm all ready for you, so come on over.
High above the construction yard, a soar sled slowly drifts up. Isabette's body lies upon the sled, completely still. The goblin is
Hey! Ow! Cut that out!
screams Urk as he tosses down a smoke bomb. The shrill voices of more goblins pierce the night air. Now that you have time to catch your breath, you notice the assassin's source lead descending slowly, holding the limp form of Isabel. You've reached Isabel, but all is not well.
She's gone! Gone!
Says the goblin.
Bossman ate up her soul with his new improved vaunt. Why use your own when you can use someone else's? Sorry, sweethearts. Them's the breaks.
The goblin stands at the platform edge, an odd yet strangely familiar blade piercing his torso.
Remember this? Jack Jibber's blade? It's why we get to keep meeting like this. Anyway, can't stay. Need to see a fallen angel about a spell. You know how it is. See you soon.
The city around you is finally quiet. You now face your most difficult task, telling Casper what happened to his daughter.